Alright guys, we're working on LED upgrades for this locomotive. Mainly just going to focus on the ditch lights, but I might do the headlights as well, we'll see. Anyway, you can see I got one off. What you need to do, and it's kind of tricky, is use a wide set of tweezers, my bad, kind of like this, and you grab a hold of the sides and kind of wiggle. These are usually glued in place, so you're going to have to basically break that free, which is kind of a pain, but as long as you're gentle, not a big deal. So I'll get those off, show you what we do next. Alright, you can see that that's off now. These are the traditional Athearn bulbs. So Athearn puts in bulbs instead of LEDs in their older models. That's what these are. We got to get them out. If you look underneath, you can see there's the wires running up front. We might have to, because of these being at such an angle, we might have to pull these up and out, and then we can feed new LEDs back in and through. Alright, they did a really good job of hiding it, but the bulb actually drops underneath the anti-climber there, so you can actually push the bulb down and then pull the wires straight out. It's really hard to see just because they blended it so well. They're pretty much just like this. You can see I'm pulling it out there. Alright, for the ditch light LEDs, that's it. 0402 is the part number. These things are super tiny, as you can see here as my hand. They're a pain to work with, so don't be surprised at that. Do be careful with them because of that. Be very careful around the wires. These are pre-soldered, which you can kind of see there, just because there's no way I'm going to be able to do that myself. So be careful with them, but we're going to put these up into the bottom of the ditch light housings and then probably use a drop of glue to hold that in place, and then we'll feed all the wires kind of back down and through. These will get resistors, and then if you are doing a locomotive that has flashing ditch lights, you'll want to hook these up individually to different function outputs. Otherwise, they can go to one function output. Kind of up to you. Alright, there you have it. You just stick it up the end there and put it in. I notice we'll have to touch up some paint, so I'll have to grab some yellow paint. You can see that there on the side. That's kind of typical when you take these off though. And yeah, glue that in place real quick, and then we'll feed them back through. Alright, there you have it. The ditch lights just kind of fit back into their holders. You can put like a drop of glue if you want, but the less you have to glue them, the better, because then that way if you ever have to work on them, you know, no big deal. Wires underneath, coming out, and it looks pretty decent. I'll hook up the headlight quick so we can see that. Okay, easy way to redo LEDs for the front and back is fiber optics. This is 1.5mm fiber optic tubing. It works pretty well. You use a heat shrink tube around your LED, and then you only have to worry about one LED that way. And so I did the back ones. They come out looking like that. Pretty normal and natural. It distributes the light pretty well. And then for the front, since the front has limited space in it, you can see I'm going to bend these just by hand at pretty much a 90 degrees so that they'll stick out the front and the LED will stick down. And then we'll put heat shrink tubing on the LED there and get this to work like normal. I'll let you see the steps as we go. Alright, anytime you bend fiber optic tubing, you're going to have a tiny bit of light loss right at the corner right there. You could get around that just by maybe plating some silver, but you know, avoiding corners is really the best. But that's kind of what it looks like. You're going to have this nice bright light. It'll be decent. It'll look decent on the layout as you are watching the locomotive come towards you. And yeah, that's kind of what it's going to look like. Alright, here's both, because they're going to be facing technically this way. You can see I have them cut so that, there you go, so that they're kind of the same length. If you hold them up here, we'll be able to see that we get the light through. So it should work okay. Alright, there you have it. I just used the soldering iron, not the tip of it, but like the part next to the tip, to heat that up. You want to be careful because you will warp and bend the plastic fiber optics, but you know, that's what it looks like. So now we're going to fit this into the locomotive cab and through the front, and then we'll trim off the excess there. Sorry, focus. Come on, there you go. We'll trim off the excess off the front. There you have it. Not bad, not a bad look. Alright, and there you have it. Nice looking updates there, LEDs. I need to actually glue this in place. I just have it kind of sitting here, so I'll worry about that here in a minute. But yeah, overall, not bad. Hope you guys got some ideas from this. This is just one of many ways to do it, so whatever works for you. My way isn't the best way, but it's the way that I like to do it. Thanks for stopping by.